Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I have got the second installment of my December 2024 empties to share with you guys. So I apologize that this is so late and I still haven't gotten November, you guys. I have it pulled right here to film, so hopefully I can have time to film that right after this. This should be a fairly quick video. I didn't really get through that much the last week and a half of December because of the holidays. We were out of town a whole ton. So yeah, I don't have that much. So hopefully this will be short, sweet, and to the point. But if you want to see everything I got through the last couple of weeks of December, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat wax. Okay, you guys, so like I said, didn't get through much. I basically only wore them for probably 5 days or so because we were out of town and back and forth. And then Carter and Jordan were at the beach. Eliana and I went to my grandma's after Christmas. She was still getting over being sick. And so we stayed home from the beach and the boys went and had a great time. But needless to say, was not home a whole ton. So this was probably going to be the shortest empties video I've ever done. So let's hop in. I have a few one-offs, and then it was a super Tarts heavy week because I was trying to get back on my game with the Advent. So first up, I have from Birdies Making Sense, On Point. This is Earl Grey Tea, Boom Boom, and Salty Sea Air. This was kindly gifted to me from my friend Scented Stephanie Levin here on YouTube. And she sent this to me in friend mail, and she sent me so much, so I'm still warming through what she sent. But y'all, this was so pretty. I love the tea with the Salty Sea Air and the Boom Boom. Tea scents are just everything. Always have loved them, but I've really been enjoying warming them, and now that it's gotten cooler. And then with the Salty Sea Air and Boom Boom, it's not tropical. The Boom Boom gives it a creaminess, almost like a perfumey cologne vibe. And then the Salty Sea Air just brightens it up, gives it a freshness. It's really nice. I would say this is good for any time of year, and it performed really well. I really enjoyed this in my office. So Stephanie, thank you again. This was so good. She made a little label, and it's so cute. From Rose Girls, one of my favorite scents. This is Black Chamomile, the Bath & Body Works type. Hands down, my favorite Bath & Body Works scent for body care. I remember I was obsessed with this years and years ago. And they bring it back occasionally for the semi-annual sale. I always pick it up. I just picked some up a couple of weeks ago. My friend Tara from Tara's Fragrance World texted me, and she was like, hey, I saw they're bringing Black Chamomile back and they're doing the $5 body care sale. Just wanted to let you know. I was so thankful that she told me that because I'm over here just under a rock, didn't even have a clue. So of course I had to go in and get the body wash, the body cream, the pillow mist, all of the things and stock back up because I'm completely out of it. And I love that vendors are doing this in wax now because it is just the most calming, beautiful scent. And here I go on a tangent, and I haven't even read you guys the notes. So Black Chamomile is chamomile, tea leaves, lily, musk, and warm woods. And this is a pretty good dupe for it, and it's a really great performer. I don't even know how to describe this, you guys, because to me it's not herbal. It's very just soothing and calming. You get a little bit of the tea. It's not floral heavy to me. It's very woodsy, and it's almost like a cashmere cedar vibes because it's not straight, sharp cashmere cream or anything. It's a very smooth, cozy, comfy. But then you get the tea with the chamomile. Again, not super herbal. It's just smooth and just the most beautiful scent. It's so hard to describe this, but it just smells good. It's not masculine or feminine to me. If either, I would say probably leans a little bit more masculine, but to me, this is not cologne-y. And it's not really fresh. It's just very calming and soothing. It's amazing. I love to use this like the bubble bath in my bath at night, pillow mist. It's just the most comfy, cozy scent. I'm obsessed with it, and I'm so glad to have stocked up on the body care, and really enjoyed this in my warmers. Next up from Second and Spruce, this is Sugar Plum Fairy Forest. This was a mini loaf so kindly gifted to me from Christine Scent Scene. Christine, thank you so much again. The notes are plum, dark cherries, sweet oranges, peppery woods, strawberry pound cake, and a pinch of pink sugar. Christine went in, I think this was like the winter sampler, and I didn't get any of the samplers. She did a milk and cookie sampler, winter, fall, and one other one. And I was just like having a moment where I was being strong for once, and I didn't go in. So Christine, being the wax fairy that she is, so kindly sent me like a lot of the scents to try. And y'all, I love plum scent, and this one is so good. Did really well in my warmers, a very strong performer as usual. Second and Spruce wax is very soft, so it doesn't take long to melt down and start like throwing almost immediately in warmers. So this is a sweet, juicy plum, but then you get the dark cherries kind of lean into that deep, dark berry sort of a scent, but you do get the oranges and the peppery woods. The oranges kind of brighten it up, give it a fresh citrusy vibe. And then the woods, that nice base of woods. And then the strawberry pound cake and pinch of pink sugar, just sweeten it up and add a bakery in there. And it's so pretty. It's one that I would definitely want to repurchase. Sugar Plum Fairy Forest, obsessed with it. And then I warmed a partial of Teddy B's Cozy Cookie Cake and Balsam. I think this was so kindly gifted to me from Michelle. I buy a lot of her Teddy B's D-stashes, and I want to say she threw this in, and it was quite a large size. I love Cozy Cookie Cake. I know a lot of people are team Surfside Sweet Shop, which I do love. I lean more towards Cozy Cookie Cake because of is it Marshmallow Fireside, I think is in there, so it gives it kind of a roasty, toasty, almost woodsiness. And then you mix that combination with Vanilla Balsam, like what's not to love. Enjoyed every second. Great performer. And I have more of this in my collection, or I would definitely get more. That was beautiful. And then the rest of these are Super Tarts. So first up, we had a brick, which is just like a naked clamshell in Vintage Christmas. I think this was a newer scent to her shop this year. This is Marshmallow Fireside, Pumpkin, Yellow Apples, and Glazed Donuts. And I've been all in for some Super Tarts. I know her wax, like she's not doing pre-orders except for maybe like once, maybe twice a year. And so she's having a lot of RTSs, and I feel like I've been going in on almost all of them, you guys. I've kind of taken a little break the last couple of months, but I know she just had one, and I loaded up a cart, but I was like, Summer, you got to reel it in. Like, you have to reel it in. I have a whole dresser of Super Tarts, pretty much, almost completely full. So, yeah, and I did Wax Wednesday, of course. So I've really got to start using up my Super Tarts. I like to hoard scents from vendors that I just love for some reason. And I'm just like, why am I doing this? I need to warm it and enjoy it. Scents will come back. And if they don't, I can beg on the D-stash groups. But anyway, here I go on my tangent again. But this is a really nice scent. It's fruity and fresh, but also roasty, toasty, sweet, creamy marshmallow fireside. I love the yellow apples. It's not a crisp mac apple. It's just a sweetness, and it's an apple, but it's not obnoxious about it. You know, it's like, I'm here, but I'm not in your face. And I love it with the pumpkin. It's just a hint of spice. And then those glazed donuts, you get that nice bready base. It's just a really fun, unique combination. Did really well in my warmers as usual. I loved this. I got a couple more clams of it, but I would definitely get this in like a half BAM or a BAM size if she offers it. A beautiful scent. I love Christmas time. I love Christmas scents. All the nostalgia, all the scent memories. I'm just here for it. So Vintage Christmas, like, you sold me with the name alone, right? But the notes were incredible as well. Right along those same lines, we have nostalgia. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So I warmed 2 clams of this, or 2 bricks. She calls them bricks. Cotton candy, cactus, Jaws, sandalwood, and Christmas tree. I mean, what a unique combination. I remember when I first read those scent notes, I was just like, how is this going to smell? Could go one of two ways. It could be really, really good, or it could be really, really weird. First off, I love her Jaws blends. It's well loved for a reason. It's just classic. You can't really think about Super Tarts without thinking of Jaws. It's a staple. I also really adore Brandy's sandalwood. She has a beautiful sandalwood oil. Such a good blender. I feel like it's a very creamy, smooth sandalwood. It's not sharp. It's not too cologne-y. It's really perfect. And then you really get the sandalwood. The cotton candy adds that sweetness. I do smell that. I don't really know what cactus smells like, but I'm assuming it's kind of a green, fresher sort of a note, more like a freshly cut grass, like leaning on that sort of a side. And then you do get a little bit of the Christmas tree. Y'all, this was such a banger on warm. I mean, anything with Jaws is gonna be, I feel like. I enjoyed this so much. I never warm scents back to back. I warm these back to back, like I think the same week. And yeah, I rarely do that, but I loved it so, so much that I just had to. Thankfully, I just got an RTS order in, was it from early December, I believe, and I got 4 more clamshells, and I got a few more for a friend of mine too, because we are just obsessed. This is one of my favorite Jaws blends from Super Tarts, and that's saying something because they're all phenomenal. But if you've never tried Nostalgia, you really should. Okay, and then the last 3 here are from the Super Tarts Advent Calendar. First up is December 7th. This is, let's see, sorry, this is very small. This festive scent features hints of frost-covered grass, sun-ripened watermelon, delicate ribbon candy, and the nostalgic sweetness of twisted peppermint candy canes. The perfect blend of winter freshness and comforting memories. So this was really unique to me. Watermelon and candy canes. I was just like, oh, I don't know. And then like ribbon candy. It's a lot going on. And I'm not the biggest fan of grass. Fresh cut grass, it has to be blended really well. Sometimes it can just be a little too strong for me, like too much of a good thing. And while this was okay, the frost covered grass, something about that was a little bit sharp. I don't know if there's tree in here. And I'm not the biggest fan of twisted peppermint, so it could be that's sharp. While I didn't hate this by any means, I didn't love it, but I will say I enjoyed it for what it was. Probably wouldn't repurchase it, but you know, it was very unique, and I'm glad I warmed it. That was December 7th. I know she recently did an RTS, I think, with overpours from the Advent, and she's named them, so I apologize. I don't know what the names are. Next, I warmed December 20th. This says, this scent blends the sweet aromas of a corner bakery, pies, sugar cookies, donuts, croissants, and more. You'll be transported to a land of deliciousness with every whiff. Perfect for those who love to have fun and indulge in the sweeter things in life, but without the calories. Yes, please. So this one is just what it smelled like, kind of like Old Town Bake Shop, very heavy, heavy bakery. So if you're a bakery lover, this is for you. It's not straight bread, straight pies. It's just like you walked into a corner bakery. It's very rich, decadent bakery. So this would be great on its own or as a blender. I melted it on its own, and it was really beautiful. I don't reach for a lot of straight bakery anymore, so this was kind of nice to mix it up a little bit. And then last but not least, Merry Christmas. This was to be warmed on Christmas Day. Experience the perfect holiday scent with December 25th, combining our best-selling Jaws fragrance with the festive aroma of cranberry sauce. This scent is the perfect conclusion for your holiday advent. With notes of cranberry, sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear, this scent captures the essence of the season. And yes, I know she brought this one back in that RTS because I had it in my cart. I am really finding I'm liking more cranberry scents this year. I don't know what's going on with my nose, but I feel like scents that I used to hate, I now like. So again, this was a Jaws blend. Jaws is just beautiful. It's everything. You could literally blend it with anything, and I think I would like it. You do get the cranberry here. It's a little bit sweet, but it does have a tartness to it. It's not too tart though. And you can definitely smell the jaws. So, this was a strong performer. I warmed this on Christmas Day and loved it. Would definitely repurchase this. I will have to find out what she named it. But it is really pretty and I loved it. So that's everything I got through for the last half of December. I know it wasn't a whole ton, but I wanted to share it anyway. And hopefully I'll get the November one filmed and up shortly. And then I need to film January as well. So hopefully I'll catch up one of these days, but you just never know. I feel like I'm just dragging farther and farther behind, but hopefully I'll get motivated and can find some time to get it done. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, week, or weekend whenever you might be watching. Please don't forget to like and comment, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all in my next one really soon.